Right now, we're playing out so many horrible scenarios that I thought were over with and done with, but we weren't, which is why the Dow tumbled 256 points today, S&P lost 0.73%, and the Nasdaq declined 0.61%. I worry that this awful sense of deja vu is going to drive people out of the market once again. I'm talking about the rabbit hole of 2011 and the great COVID wave of 2020 to 2021. The first one's nauseating, but also obvious given that 2011 was when we had that last true debt ceiling crisis. It was only natural to worry that history from 2011 would repeat itself, meaning that the situation would get a whole lot uglier before it got good. It's certainly getting uglier. The second one, COVID, the idea that it could become making a comeback and in huge numbers. Some say as many as 50 million infections in a week in, yes, China, has created a level of shock that's sending everything related to China down, from Freeport McMoran, the giant copper producer, Starbucks, where they're opening a new Chinese store every 9 hours. Of course, we can deal with COVID. We have lots of ways to make it less lethal. Here in America, it's almost become a rearguard action. But COVID here and COVID in China are two very different things. There's an awful lot of mystery about this new variant in China right now. We don't know if the government will shut things down. Apparently, they're saying they won't. We don't know if travel will be banned or restricted, although the casino stocks with exposure to Macau are trading like it's going to happen. And we don't know if the psyche of the recently ebullient Chinese consumer will be impacted. I was worried when I saw those numbers from Alibaba, the Amazon of China, but that was before this new COVID wave. Jeez. The worst part is that almost nobody even knows about this new COVID wave. I talked to dozens of people out here at this terrific conference, and I seem to be the only one who was even aware of it. That's kind of like back in February 2020 when I came on air and people looked at me as if I had 5 heads when I said an epidemic was coming. As it keeps spreading through China and possibly beyond, there'll be a sense of discouragement and disgust, the two Ds that make people want to sell their stocks.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.